Stung by the rise in terror incidents in Jammu and Kashmir, which has seen repeated deaths of soldiers in ambushes and encounters, the government has directed the army to strongly implement the SOPs for operations, that is, standard operating procedures, use more of technology, and called for well calibrated action against the terrorists. Source in the Defense and Security Establishment told ThePrint that the directions came during a high profile review meeting that was called for by Defense Minister Rajnath Singh earlier today. This meeting was attended by National Security Advisor Ajit Doval, Army Chief General Upendra Dwivedi, Intelligence Bureau Chief Tapan Dekha, besides senior officers. Sources said that during the meeting that was held in the ops room of the DGMO, that is the Director General of Military Operations, which lasted for nearly an hour and a half, the Defense and Security Establishment briefed both the Minister and the NSA. Sources said that the government has taken note of the series of setbacks and rising casualties in operations, the latest being on Tuesday of young Captain Deepak Singh, who was killed in action during an encounter in Doda. Sources said that the security and defense establishment was clearly told that the terrorists cannot be allowed to operate at their whims and fancies. ThePrint was the first to report in November last year that there was a clear trend emerging in the Jammu sector of soldiers walking into ambushes set up by terrorists. Now, sources said that the security forces were told to use more technology, to which the army chief is understood to have said that drones are not able to operate in the thick jungles and boots on the ground are needed. Sources said that strict adherence to standard operating procedures and the need for calibrated and coordinated action was also stressed upon. A point was made asking security personnel to avoid rushing to finish off an operation. There is no need to rush in trying to finish an operation. Take time, don't take unnecessary risk, was the message that was sent out. It was pointed out that the current crop of terrorists who have managed to sneak in are well armed and far better trained than the usual set of terrorists who were active in the past. ThePrint had reported that about 40 well-trained terrorists, mostly from Pakistan's Jaish-e-Mohammed, have managed to infiltrate into the Jammu region over the last 1 year, mostly from the international border manned by the BSF. In an unprecedented move, the government had earlier this month sacked both the BSF chief, IPS officer Nitin Agarwal, and his special DG in charge of the western borders, IPS officer YB Kurania, and repatriated them to their state cadre. The deaths of the security personnel has come as a severe setback to the government. In July, Captain Brijesh Thapa was killed in an encounter with terrorists in Doda. In November last year, 2 captains, including one from the 9 Para SF, were killed in an encounter with terrorists in Rajouri. In September last year, an army colonel, a major, and a DYSP, that is a Deputy Superintendent of Police of the Jammu and Kashmir Police, were killed in an encounter with terrorists in Anantnag district of South Kashmir. For ThePrint, this is Snehesh Alex Philip. Do subscribe to ThePrint's YouTube channel for more such videos.